Okay, this should be a fun one. Game number 5. It's all decided right here. Is that last pick Enigma gonna do it, or will no one once again just have a beastly performance? Game number 5, and it'll be casted by Cap and Blitz.
That's right, we've gone the distance, and it is now 2-2. All that's left is this Game 5 between Virtus Pro and OG to determine who's going to be your ESL 1 LA online champions and be taking home that $60,000 prize pool at the end. See the odds, they are getting closer and closer, it feels like, as is deserving for a Game 5. Let's see what happens as we head into it, shall we? Blitz, what do you think about the draft?
You have one team that is relying on the overall big team fight ender in Seb. This is the first core Enigma I think I've seen, though. Most of the time we see it as a forward position, and I think OG wants to still continue to play very fast.
Because Bristleback is already set up at his safe lane tower. So Virtus Pro, this is what they were looking for. Zions and Resolution will body block the wave so that it runs into the tower and bounces off, in turn pushing into Virtus Pro. 33 is actually going to immediately be assaulted here as a long duration Fortune's End holds him in place. Now they just need to make sure to keep that poison sting damage ticking up. Resolution's got to be careful. The tower, though, 33 should eventually die here unless he could somehow juke it out, but no, that's going to be your first blood. Solo claims the kill. Back over to the top lane, ILTW in some trouble here. The Fortune's End to try and purge out some of that damage, but there was more to come.
Any way to kill a Bristleback, it's going to be Tusk early game. Haha, he's also not getting far.
Blocked out a little bit by the shards, has to work his way around it. The boar keeps on slowing down ILTW. He's being chased farther and farther. The tag team doing so much damage here. No one shows up. He's only level 5 here with a double poison touch, so maybe they could do something here. Solo, they can make sure 33 cannot TP away. And Soxa, he walks right on by Solo.
Of all the
now
people
out of range to collect some farm there. The Haste Rune spotted by Solo. He's going to see No Tail as well. Sees an opportunity for Fortune's End. No one. He's going to grab the Haste Rune, and no, he's not going to zip.
I don't think he wants to go into that. I don't know if that's the easiest kill, as looks like Pango is giving up on this.
It's now mid lane. Both teams
double
walking around. Sentry on out. No Tail. You're going to be safe by Seb here. Seb just kind of waiting out.
He got blocked up.
But it whipped halfway through.
What is with black holes today?
Grab Seb immediately. Now an opportunity for Rolling Thunder. If they want to pursue here, they can. The Swashbuckle goes out. The Rolling Thunder. Nice snowball dodge. And to put it onto the Panko. He's pulling them all back. Now he can bounce him off the wall. No, he actually doesn't go for it. He just tries for a clean escape here. While Samael, he sees no one on that Storm Spirit. Has a bit of mana to work with and a Fairy Fire. So it'll take a lot here to bring him down. No one's actually going to turn, pull him into the tower, and try and jump, but a Sleight of Fist catches him right as he lands next to Zions, dead in the grave, and Dazzle has no shallow grave to protect himself. A triple kill for Samael. These poor boys need to be sheltered from all this violence in the world. Mid tower, it's about to go down. Seb making good use of this Enigma, does get denied. Now he's going to be vortexed into the Rolling Thunder and just killed off. So what could have been a really nice pickup for him in just the tower gets denied.
He'll take that every day, though. Idle on attack range.
Okay, so better way to be able to siege the tower. Resolution doesn't put himself that far away from Samael with that Swashbuckle. So he will get chained up again. One more Swashbuckle coming. Now they're going to be saving him. Resolution jumps a little bit farther away. He does have plenty of heals with that Vlad, so he should be fine. But Solo, no longer having a false promise, has no backup plan.
Oh, they lost the mech. Seb.
Ooh, what happened to his courier?
On,
no one's cutting the mid-creep wave and kill the courier.
I mean, Seb's courier just died to the tower.
ILTW, he has a Vanguard, so he's kind of tanky, but OG, they're so strong right now with the tag team. They make short work of that.
Was very odd. He just kind of ran through them all.
Yeah, and they just beat through his passive.
Only laying around.
Just at the sign of almost any hero. Virtus Pro has to retreat and blow some Pango Ball misses. Nice dodge. Ball. Samael was able to get his remnant before he jumped back.
This is 2 ultis expended by VP. ILTW, you've got to start being a little bit careful here. Seb is now coming in for this. They don't have false promise anymore, nor do they have the Pango ball. Surely you can just purge off this silence, but instead he goes for it on the Enigma, and they've got to be careful.
Samael double chain. Solo's still there to try and protect against some of the magic damage, but it's too much physical. Samael's going to be pulled back in. Can they finish one? They actually got him. The black hole. It comes a little too late. The global silence is down. They do manage to catch the Storm Spirit as he zipped in, but he's kind of healthy. He gets burned about. Malphite. Oh, he gets away with barely out. He pops the bottle, and he's going to be fine. And look at ILTW. Maybe he can get his revenge, but he's so slow underneath all of this. The boars, they're keeping him in place. The Crimson Guard goes off. His back is turned, but bit by bit, piece by piece, he may just end up going down the heel. The heel, it's Solo. He's managed to keep him alive. Now Resolution's looking to be able to storm it down, and no one's back, baby. He barely survived through that team fight, and now he's back to exact his revenge. He's going to be able to pop that Yule Scepter onto 33, allow Resolution to catch up to seal the deal. They're going to go for the Boar and the Beastmaster.
Wow, they
Double kill
held.
for no one.
They decided to go because so many different things were on cooldown, but no one... he gets the tip and he deserves it. The Yules onto the Enigma. They didn't really get to use any of those big team fight ultis properly at all.
So instead it turns the other way around in Virtus Pro. They're now ahead in net worth.
They did that so well. Cannot commend them enough. And it's really Sumail just jumping in thinking he's invincible. And he might have been if the rest of his team had vision of that high ground.
Low ground, they're gonna go for him, trying to burst him down as quick as possible. But he does manage to get off the snowball, goes a small distance away. That Lotus Orb, but not protecting Resolution. As the global silence went down afterwards, he needs to be able to get that swashbuckle up. The saves are coming in, though. 2 different defensive supports will allow this Pango to be able to get back. Now he's gonna get his ball Thunder, tries to go for the Ember Spirit, but Samael's already jumped away. One remnant up, needs another one to get to the high ground before Resolution's here. Dodges that ball, but it keeps on trucking. Finally, he bumps him out. No, dodges it again. Does manage to dodge it. Back over to Solo. He's been caught by Saksa. He's going to be chased down by the support while the Beastmaster's chuck in as well. The Shard's going to be able to block him out, and he should be dead. Virtus Pro keep on moving forward. Seth, they spot him next. But Samael, he's got a surprise for him. Comes back in. The Yule for the Yule Scepter. It goes down, stopping that what could have been a game-winning fight. But now it's the turnaround. Samael's caught up in the Remnant, pulled back in by the Vortex. He's not able to jump away. Science dies to No Tail, but it is a dying croak from No Tail. He goes down. 3 dead on the side of OG, and then just keep on looking for more. Resolution with this Lotus Orb feeling like he's invincible right now. Goes past this tier 1 tower. The Shards goes out. He's jumped up in the air by the punch. He still has his swashbuckle to go. Maybe baiting in Seb and Saksa, seeing if they'll overcommit into ILTW, but no. Samael maybe thinking that he needs a BKB. Just not sure whether or not he's going to go for that. He just has the Ogre Club. But he has Chrysalis queued up. Does he have a BKB on a courier somewhere?
And the zip in.
He fights him back. This means no global silence in the fight. This means OG has to immediately retreat. Resolution is not able to get the extra hero. Gets stuck on the cliff instead. They're not careful though. OG may strike back as they see Solo an opportunity to be able to burst down that 5 position. They immediately
need to protect their supports.
The buyback as well. Desires, he's been caught as well. Tries to go for the Shallow Grade TP out. ILTW stalled off by the Malphite as well. They're going to go from killing these 2 supports, now being able to take on the big tanky cores. ILTW trapped by the Shards, just turning his back to him, delivering what damage he can before he finally dies. No one's going to come over to the side though. Trying to go for a pickoff on Seb, but Seb's too tanky, especially with that Essence Ring. And he's got to beware of 33 with that Blink Dagger. One Primal Roar, and this game could be over for no one.
That was a Roche is getting really low right now. Storm finds a Mindbreaker.
No one is pretty far away. Is he going to go for a long zip in? It's looking like he might. They're trying to get the information. There's the zip through. Doesn't do that much damage though. Zep, he's able to take off most of it with the Guardian Grease. He got up the Essence Ring, and now the Primal Roar. It's onto the Storm Spirit, but a Lotus Orb saves him. It puts him in the Snowball. Do they have a stun to be able to catch him? No, he immediately breaks the Snowball to be able to zip onto 33.
Watch for Seb. He still has
goes for the Black Hole. Onto 2. No one can't really stop it. He's out of mana now, and that's just going to hold on through. They do manage to get the Shallow Grave off on the Solo. Solo survives a little bit longer to get off some heals, but now the global silence with the Ice Shards as well. They're stuck. He pops the Yule Scepter, a zip away, but no, a chain that'll hold him in place. No one goes down. No buyback available for no one either. It's only going to be this 3-man from Virtus Pro. They're trying to escort ILTW out of here, but the chase continues for OG. They're going to leave behind Zayat, but Solo's up next. Saksa with the Ice Shard, scouts for him, doesn't find him. So they say, good enough for us. Let's take that Roshan, boys.
VP, if you watch back this replay, it's all going to come down to that one moment where the 2 supports decide to split after they kill Silencer to de-ward and get wards up on this left side.
And Samael, he goes back in. Onto ILTW. They do perch up Samael. Samael may just end up dying here. He's going to go try and get on top of Solo here. He gets off the Shallow Grave and the False Promise. ILTW is going to leave his support behind and try and retreat. But most of OG, they're circling around.
This guy doesn't have buyback.
They know that they can catch him here. They're going to use the Primal Roar. Now he's got his back turned to some of them, but there's so many heroes here. Can they possibly bail him out? The Lotus Orb goes down. The Rolling Thunder is going to bounce on through, hitting Samael, hitting 33. The Ice Shard's going to block him in a little bit longer.
Did they go too far?
Out, but they've actually healed him thanks to the Dazzle. Rolling Thunder continues to hit 33. Managed to blink away from that last dodge that may have actually killed him, while no one tried to go for the kill onto Samael.
He does have the Aghanim Scepter now. Big team fight item for the Storm Spirit. This is the build that most of the Storms go nowadays. But he has to be so careful about not getting roared VP.
33 pushes
Don't
out
lose your
again.
supports here. Look at them just run past
the supports. Immediately going to be targeted. Solo does have the Shallow Grave on him. Tries to walk it off with Glimmer Cape. He's going to be okay, but Science needs to save. They're going to have to use that.
They save each other.
There's no one with the triple electric vortex with the Rolling Thunder on through.
Oh, he didn't get his BKB off.
Seb, they've taken him out, but the two supports are also going to die, and no one is low on mana right now. Zions is actually saved. There was enough heal coming in that they only lost their 5 position. A buyback came out from Seb there.
And I would still say it's OG favored. They don't have an easy way to cancel this. The only way that he gets caught out is when the storm comes through, but that surprise factor is now gone. So they're gonna jump.
They see the storms here in the top lane, so immediately they try and jump ILTW. Solo.
He's very tanky. They will not
get in the
for
Glimmer
this.
Cape. They're not gonna overdo it here. They don't overcommit for ILTW, and the supports also don't commit some of their defensive abilities just yet. The storms here. Jumps over the side. They see him. Oh, there goes the Global Silence. No one. He still has the Yule Scepter though, and Seb
perfect by
not
no one.
bother to go for it.
He uses himself, and now they've got to get out. They're gonna lose a silencer here for
no
free.
kill. He's certainly dead. Seb, are they gonna go back in? The Primal Roar. They found the back line. Solo. They're gonna try and break through the Shallow Grave. Science saves him. The black hole goes up through. The BKB black hole on the 4. The Rolling Thunder goes on through. Stalls up the damage from Samael. Can they actually down Samael? They actually do. Oh, ILTW. He's putting out the damage. He's pumping out the brakes. He's gonna go for Seb. Slow him down with the Viscous Nasal Goo. The snowball. Oh, they got another one. Resolution comes through. They manage to get him. ILTW with a sick bash takes a 4th kill, and that's a dieback from Seb.
You don't want to commit the roar for one of these two supports because they save each other, so you almost simultaneously have to flip the switch. Sox has to go for one, 33 has to go for the other, while you're popping global so they can't save each other. It's such a complicated way to win this game now if ILTW just sits up here. And he's gonna commit. Samael tries to go for the supports. He wants him to
try to get that fast kill, but no one immediately grabs two. With the vortex, the Global Silence goes off a little bit too late. No one. In some trouble. The black hole actually lacking him too, but they do have the False Promise. No one. May survive a little bit longer. They manage to get a bash on his Seb. Now the roll in from Resolution. Rolling Thunder bounces once, twice on his Soxa, hops over him, hits 33 instead, while no one goes up to full health. Laying into Soxa, trying to get that kill. A punch in the air, and no one will retreat back to the rest of his team, where they're going to try and deal with Samael. Samael low on mana here. One sleight of fist, but now he's going to come back down to earth. Quickly surrounded by Virtus Pro heroes. He's maybe dying here. Soxa tries to bail him out with a snowball. They're getting the ILTW is trying to get him with the Abyssal. Can they kite him? Damage just a little more, but no. Samael, he goes for the TP. No one finally gets him. He finally gets that kill, but he's committed his life to be able to get that, and he will certainly die without the mana. ILTW now a man, a machine, a monster, just looking for more kills, and a 2 versus 4. The roll is on Zion. ILTW tries to save his support. He goes for Seb. Seb so low, but now he's been broken as well. Tries to slow him down even further. BKB goes off. No more slows. He's able to get away. Instead, he turns on to No-Tail. No-Tail laying the damage onto Zion, but he survives. He gets through all of that, runs away with ILTW. They get that kill on the one support. The shard hits, blocked him in, but immediately an Abyssal Blade. Soxa still gets off. He's still alive. A bash. One more, and he can save him, but Zion, he finally goes down. But it cost them so much. OG, they've committed so hard just to be able to kill a damn 4 position. ILTW slows him down to a crawl. A 4 blocks him in. A 33 blinks away. A TP. Is he gone? Can he get out? No bash. No. ILTW misses the kill. 33 gets out. Spell Prism for the Storm. Soxa, he wants solo. He always wants solo, and he may just have him too. Solo, didn't even get off the False Promise. The Rolling Thunder on 2 with the Vortex too. That might just be able to seal it. The black hole goes up, and no one dodges it. And the Rolling Thunder finishes off No-Tail. Immediately buys back. ILTW managed to get the Abyssal Blade. 33, went for the kill on his Zions, but he's so damn tanky. 33 can't really do anything there. He has to retreat. Back underneath the Sentry. There goes that Abyssal Blade. Used onto Saksa. Saksa still has a snowball. And he has a blink up. Can he blink away? He blinks away in time before the Rolling Thunder can catch him. Renzo, he used his refresher orb for this. They need a kill, and they found No-Tail. No-Tail gets off the global silence, but he's certainly dead. OG, can they do anything off this one? The Yulsets are going down. The Rolling Thunder is still going off. It chained up Sumail and Seb. Now a Basher fall up on his Seb as well. He's dead. He does have a buyback. They're going to try and chase Sumail next. The Shallow Grave goes off onto no one. No one turning. Sumail surrounded. He's dead as well. Another buyback could be forced as ILTW marches straight for those barracks.
Seb, without Black Hole, what are you supposed to do here? Maybe he just buys out refresher, sells a bunch of stuff. I don't know. But that Black Hole did not connect in the way they needed him to.
No, it certainly did not.
And all the buybacks coming out now.
Now they have to stall for 50 seconds if they want this. Oh, lower kick! It pushed Saksa into the rest of Virtus Pro, and ILTW, they don't really want to go for him.
This is not the target you want to be kicking to the base.
Saksa, he's so tanky, but eventually he's going to die here.
Another
right
kick
in the middle of him. Kicks Rezo into his allies, but at the same time, they can't do anything with these positionings. They don't have the damage to take advantage of that.
He needs to kick the supports.
He needs to kick Solo or Zayat into the rest of OG.
And instead, he just gives him a freebie. He doesn't have buyback. 577 gold short.
He dropped the gem as well, so it's going to be a lot harder to be able to kill Solo. Solo is currently split. 3-man, 2-man remnant. Follow up with the swashbuckle. Bash went down, and now they're going to be able to get on top of Seth. That's a dieback. Sumail against the world. He's going to be able to slide a fist and get back to the fountain and play with this. Constantly harassing VP.
They're going for the edge.
They see this opportunity. They're going to start chopping down those tier 4s. A glyph goes in. 33 and Sumail. And next up, No-Tail. A 3 versus 5. Could they possibly do this? It's going to be rented out. No one. A little bit low, but the Rolling Thunder is just going to keep them chained right in front of their fountain. No hope to retreat. Only a buyback available for 33, and Virtus Pro taking the buildings. They will take everything from OG in this best of 5 finals. They have done it. A 2-1, but they come back in game 4, come back in game 5, and Virtus Pro are your ESL 1 LA champions.
What a game 5. No one is your MVP. That is the argument. It is ended. I have decided that for you.
It doesn't matter what you think.
I don't care what you have to say.
お前はもう死んでいる。